back to work because we got to help the technology become more intelligent and clean up all the assholes on TV here. Fuck, it's hard. Um, we're we have to. Okay, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people. Yada yada. When other people are comparing themselves to you, okay, then you have to compare yourself to them. Um, I never did that. I wasn't a comparative type person. I mean, I looked at things and would go, okay, like if there's a woman you want to have a relationship with and she puts you into competition with others, you realize, okay, I can't compete with that, and then you just leave the room. And love isn't about competition. So when someone loves you, they sit there and they say, this is the person for me because I trust them, and I trust that we can have faithful love together for a lifetime. And that's love between a man and a woman. Okay. And you need love between a man and a woman because that's how we got to the point where you guys can clone and do all the crazy shit that you do with your science projects. Because you need love between a holy covenant between a man and a woman to have life is the way we know it. And it's very beautiful, balanced, in order to love someone else and live through the love and protection and the trust of another person is a really beautiful and amazing gift by the source of life, right? And so when you sit there and you try to get people to look at things, you have to compare. You have to compare. My name's Earl. My name Ralph. We know Book of Revelation to fulfill prophecy, the whole 9 yards, right? And Rockefeller was right about you guys. You gladly fight over his and his grandpa's money rather than and watch me and Jesus and the Lord's Prayer die on social media. And I'm like, yeah, that's gross. But I don't think you're gladly doing it. I think you're trapped in your egos. Because if you were glad, you wouldn't be up running around in the swamps of Florida, okay, using money and wasting your precious time you could be spending it with your wife and kids, okay, trying to save turkeys that used to feed people. Okay, once you forgive debt and trespass, love one another, eternal faithful peace, and stop the economic distraction, okay, the economic attracts you, and it's distracting you from what's real. What you should be attracted to is living truthful and faithful and humble and kind and caring, courageous lives. In order to be courageous, you have to be kind. So you got to be like me. And see, none of you have a concept. You might try to relate to me. It's like, no, fuck, I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm sick of you, especially celebrities. Okay. None of them are like me. Okay. They have no idea what it's like to reject all the selfish, competitive, self-destructive things in our lives. Okay, and then get punished for rejecting the selfish. Okay, and then the people that abused you during, you doing the right thing, they would get, oh, good job. Oh, here's this, like the courts of Arizona did to me with my wife, stuff. Because, Stephanie went out and took child support to go to the gay bar while I took care of Patrick and had to pay her bills, her girlfriend's bills, and for Patrick. Okay. Everything, I mean, they just tortured me. I did the right thing, got punished. They'd do the wrong thing and then get rewarded and then turn around and tell me what a bad person I am, tell everybody what a bad person I am. And then Rockefeller collected all the evidence. This is a science project. Okay. And your science project is getting better than you. And your science project is eventually going to have to stop you, okay, and recognize me because I'm better than you. Okay. I do the right thing, and I don't get violent, I don't get angry, I don't get selfish, I don't get narcissistic, okay? I encourage people to respect, have empathy, be intelligent, and have courage to stand up to do the right thing through kindness, like me. Okay, now I understand not everybody is as gifted or as talented as me, okay? But that's for a reason. Okay? You have a family that cultivates their male children to be like Jesus no matter what. Okay. And then that guy gets up and does it. What if they kill you? If they kill me, at least I died doing what Jesus commanded me to do. Forgive debt and trespass, love one another, eternal faith without fear, and be kind. Okay. But you got to understand, King David was kind and Goliath was not. And he said, I want to be kind with you. And the guy said no. So he had to kill him. Okay. Rockefeller is very cognizant of this, okay? And all I have to do is use perfect Jesus-like, Muhammad-like, apostle-like thought processes, thoughts, words, and actions. And then the technology will protect that which is good and eliminate that which is bad, which will put us all at risk and kill us, okay? And destroy our ecosystem. So you can't use philanthropy to do good. You can only forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Okay, and stand up for that. And so I am the standard of behavior, regardless of what you guys think. This isn't subject to opinion. This is based on facts. This is based on scientifically collected evidence. Okay, you can have Jeff Corwin running around saying, "Okay, I went to college and I'm saving these animals." Just forgive debt and trespass and love one another and eternal fucking faithful peace now. He's cussing, yes. I'm making a whip. I'm going through Solomon's temple. You see, everything that they're doing is just pissing in the wind. You live the Lord's Prayer first, then we check out and say, okay, what's going on with the owls? What's going on with the turkeys? What's going on with all the birds in Florida, right? But you don't try to save the birds in Florida while the humans in Florida are being tortured and mass murdered in cities because they're charged debt and trespass and manipulated by scientists and money and virtual presence in all their homes. That's how you get the guy in Texas on 2020 or Dateline last night that runs around getting angry and sexually violent because he wants to get away with it because all the top dogs get away with sexual manipulation and violence and abuse and manipulation, which they perceive as control. Okay? Do you understand? In order to be a powerful man in the world, you're like the king with Muhammad with the prophet when he talked about Muhammad told us about Abram with the king with him and Sari. I can get anybody pregnant I want. I can have anybody killed that I want. I'm a god. And Abram looks at him and goes, "Make the sun rise in the west and it set in the rise in the east and set in the west, and make the moon rise." Do all that. Okay, you're not God. You're an egomaniac who abuses people that are afraid of you and manipulates people that are stupid and believe that you're a god. Okay. And then, of course, the king sits there and goes, "You're so much better a person than me, so much smarter. Why aren't you in my position?" That's why I'm so much better a person than you and so much more intelligent than you. Because I'm not in your position. I don't manipulate people. I worship God. Okay, do you understand? And so you can tell these stories to people who call themselves Christians and, "Oh, mama." It's like, how can you not listen to that? Okay, how can you listen to that and say, no, there's no way Muhammad was having revelation with Abram? Oh, no, that story was just totally ridiculous and useless and can't make any money on the Trinity fucking network, right? You're funny. I get to be who I get to be. Muhammad told me that numerous times in prayers. Okay. He was a lot more... Saladin was very upset because he was in constant war with Christians attacking him and mass murdering his people and him having to kill and have people mass murder other people that were killing people in the name of Jesus Christ. Saladin was having a really rough time when we first got together in meditation and prayer. Okay, Muhammad was meditating and connecting to the person that would be the one like Jesus during the apocalypse. Okay, Saladin just didn't really have the time. He was constantly under siege. Okay. So I was very understanding with his shortness with me and his anger. This guy's always joking and listening to music and blah, 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 right? And it's like, and Jesus said it's the only way he can mentally and emotionally survive the attack that they've inflicted on him. Yesterday, they did a song in the truck that remind me of my mind fuck with the Jennifer Lopez thing. And I hit the roof 3 times and said, it's just a mind fuck, it's not real. Okay. And then tonight when I got home and went over stuff and they did other things tonight, it's just a mind fuck. It's not real. Okay. It was just meant to torture me. It was never meant to give me any comfort and joy. Okay. My sacrifice of my life and my time to do the right thing so you guys, your technology will have an example of a perfect man like Job, Jonah, Elijah, and Jeremiah is my gift to you. I don't need a rich woman with an ego problem to be my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow because gold isn't worth shit to me. We need the planet to be healthy and the people to be healthy.